Davey, thank you much. It's about 5:45 here on your Thursday morning. A local filmmaker is tackling a serious subject, shooting a movie about human trafficking and drug use. It's called Roofied, and they're shooting some scenes in the area this weekend. Joining us this morning to tell us more about the project are the writer and director, Josh Hones, and one of the actors in the film, David Solberger. Guys, thanks for coming in. We appreciate it.
Thanks to have us. Thank you.
So, Josh, I'll start with you. What made, this is a serious subject matter,
Yes.
obviously. What made you want to tackle something like this in a feature-length film?
So I was actually inspired by the movie Sound of Freedom. When I saw that, as soon as it came out, actually when I saw it a few times, it touched me. So I was always creative. I used to start with poetry, then it went to songs, and now it's screenplays. So it just it was my way of putting my own version and story together on human trafficking.
I feel like most people out there are at least familiar with the term human trafficking. David, do you feel like this can, when people see this, it can raise awareness on what really happens, I guess?
Absolutely. Here's with the trafficking. Every day you see something. I mean, either it's an Amber Alert or it's a flash, it's on the news, and you wonder where these people go. I mean, do they vanish? No, they don't. And normally, what's happening, they're being sold. Mm-hmm. And this film is going to give you an opportunity to say, to realize that there's really. I'm not trying. It's not like a scare tactic, but there's really no safe place. Mm-hmm. You got to be on your six at all times with this stuff, and it's there's some very, very bad people out there that want to do very bad things to people, and so this film is definitely maybe because you don't watch the news or you don't pay attention sometimes, you just kind of brush it off. Maybe this might sit in the back of their minds.
Yeah.
Is that what you kind of had in mind when you were putting this together then,
yes,
too?
to create awareness and also it is a big evil in the world, and we want to help contribute fighting it. And with this movie, we're also going to do fundraisers that contribute to the same cause. It's bigger than just the movie.
Oh, so give us an idea, without giving away too much, of what the plot line is going to be all about.
Okay, so it's about a young married couple, and then the wife gets roofied and ends up in a human trafficking ring, and it's really in-depth, emotional. It's going to be a roller coaster.
Yeah. And David, tell us about the character that you're playing then.
My name is Tony Morelli, and I'm part of one of the syndicates out here in the Youngstown area. Tony, I'm a guy that went through the tough life and a quick fist to cuff type of guy. I'm your enforcer. I'm the guy that you're going to, if you want something done, you're going to get Tony. Tony's going to do it for you. Mm-hmm. The problem with Tony is that since he's so fist to cuff, he doesn't think. So we've been there before, right? Yep. And he doesn't think, and sometimes his actions doesn't bring good things upon life. And he's good in what he does, but being good in what you do sometimes is not the best thing for the circumstances. So Tony has a heart. Tony believes in his family and the family. He definitely believes in his family for sure, though. Family first, family. So yeah, it's a roller coaster. It's a good part. It's a very good part.
Conflicted character, it sounds like.
Oh, it's a wonderful character.
That's a good choice of words.
You wonder where you're on a roller coaster and you wonder if the conductor's ever going to pull that. Is he going to ever stop it?
Well, we're excited to see it. So you guys are still shooting. So obviously the movie's not coming out tomorrow or anything. But
no,
do you have an estimated date that you're shooting for when this will be released?
Yes, we are planning on spring next year.
All right.
And until we have some premiere events locked in, we're not going to announce yet.
Oh yeah, it's early for that, but I'll tell you what, we'll touch base with you guys then when we get closer, and we'll learn more.
I know you can, if it's okay, you can go to our Facebook page, which is called Roofied the Movie, is the group page, and people can follow our progression.
Awesome.
And they can contribute, say hello, or whatever it might be.
All right, sounds good. Follow along on Facebook, guys. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
We're glad to do it. Shining a light on the local arts. Yeah, go ahead.
I'd like to say also a quick thank you to two of my mentors, Mirandis Berger, We're working on a movie, 3 a.m. also, and David Walker.
All right.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you very much, guys, for coming in. We
Thank you.
appreciate it.
We appreciate it.
Glad to do. We have much more coming up after the break.
One Valley man is finishing up a new short film bringing awareness to human trafficking. The short film is called Roofied. Josh Hones is the writer and director. For the past 2 days, Hones, with his team of actors and crew, have been filming at the Collingwood Center in Camel. The short film is inspired by the movie Sound of Freedom. Roofied follows a young couple where the wife ends up in a human trafficking ring. Hones says his goal is to bring awareness to the realities of human trafficking.
Even though it was just the movie, it's like, it went through you, like, what if really, I can't imagine people that go through it in real life. So it's a huge problem, it's an evil in the world, and we want to help contribute to fight it.
On top of raising awareness, Hones wants to set up fundraisers that go towards causes that fight against human trafficking.
Movie shedding light on the realities of human trafficking is being filmed in Kimmel.
After hearing the director's vision for the movie, the owner of Collingwood Center is letting the production company use the space. Caitlin McCarthy spoke to the director of the movie about why he feels its message is important.
Action. Roofied, a movie being created in the Mahoning Valley to spark conversations about human trafficking.
It's a huge problem in the world, and people don't realize it's way closer than you think it is.
The movie follows a married couple that gets drugged at a bar. Shortly after, the wife goes missing.
There's a search for her, and then there's all kinds of commotion, and there'll be like a flashlight on the dark world of human trafficking we're trying to portray. And there'll be glimpses of hope, but it's absolutely a roller coaster of emotions.
One of the lead actors hopes his character helps people recognize the signs of human trafficking.
Well, you pass it, it's not going to happen to me. It's not going to happen to me. It's not going to happen to my family. Well, it can.
Sharing a message like this is reflective of Hones' work.
There's multiple projects after this that I'm involved with that we're prepping already. Foster care, foster home, children, that's a huge issue we're going to address beginning of next year.
The owner of Collingwood Recreation Center says he is more than happy to share this space for the filming of this movie, especially because it's for such a good cause.
We are quite aware of the problem with the sex trafficking and the drugs in our valley, and we want to do everything we can to bring awareness to it and assist. We want to do some fundraisers for the Canine Unit and Camel.
Hones is filming other scenes in Cleveland, Akron, and Lisbon. The movie is expected to be released next spring. Cut. With more local news, I'm Caitlin McCarthy.